On the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Lady Hornet Softball pregame show. Let's go down to the diamond and join the voice of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball, Carlos Zimmermann.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's game.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to a cold and rather windy and wet Huntsville, Texas for this matchup here, the district opener between the Lufkin Lady Pack and the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Hello, I'm Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. Should be a good one here tonight for the district opener. We avoided the scare with the rain, got everything covered. We're good to go. I know Colin up the hill is going with baseball, so Kendyll, it should be a good ball game tonight as the Lady Hornets go on their quest for a third straight district title.
Yeah, I'll say that rain was pretty intense. I had my umbrella and I was like pointing it at the rain, like, please, I really don't want to get that wet.
Center field, number 11, Addison.
As it looks like they might be going a little bit early today, try and maybe get ahead of more weather that could be on the way. So it should be a good ball game, folks. District opener. We know what happened last year between these two squads, going a full 13 innings of play before Huntsville was able to walk it off in the bottom of the 13th inning to come away with that win. That one in April of last year, so we will see how things fare later on here tonight in this one. Hopefully we're not going 13 innings here today. Had a chance to catch up with head coach Morgan Bryan prior to the start of this one, so we'll go straight to that interview now. And we might be getting underway here in just a little bit, so stay tuned, folks, from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann here with head coach Morgan Bryan, head of this matchup in the district opener against Lufkin. Coach, well, everyone knows already what happened last year. Your thoughts going into this ball game?
Not to go 13 innings. No, just kind of staying focused, really working on making sure that we make key adjustments at the plate. I know that was something that we really talked about this week. Being disciplined, not going for her pitch, making sure we're going for ours, and just kind of executing on offense. Defensively, I think we'll be okay. I trust my defense a lot. I expect for them to make great plays. We're at home, so it's a great way to start this year and just kind of have that comfort of being at home and trying to perform for your home crowd. So just kind of making sure we do the little things right.
14-9 through the non-district slate, going up against a lot of ranked opponents like Barbers Hill and Hampshire Fannin. Just do you feel like that's prepared you guys very amply for what's to come over the next 10 games?
You know, that's why we did it. We wanted to see good pitching. We wanted to see good teams that put the ball in play and challenge us as much as we can, and I think that's what we have done with the preseason that we had. We did that in preparation for this new district, just trying to make sure that we're ready and that we're ready to attack at the plate and play defense as hard as we can.
Looking at in the circle tonight, JJ, she was the one that threw the masterpiece last year. I mean, what are you going to be looking at of her tonight?
Just leadership and focus. Like you said, she threw 13 innings last year. She threw at home against them and at Lufkin, and just had a dominant appearance. So really just trying to see if she can lead our team the way that she knows how, and focus up in the circle as much as she can.
And then looking at the offense too, Noelle Sandman and Riley Hammond, they've stepped up in big ways here just to complement what JJ and Hope bring to the plate as well. I mean, from top to bottom, your lineup is pretty stout. What are you going to be looking at of them?
Same thing what you said. You know, they complement it really well. They do their job and they make sure that they're on base as much as they can. You know, sometimes Noelle gets frustrated because she gets put in situations where she has to play a little small ball. But at the end of the day, whether she's frustrated or not, she puts the ball in play and she does her job the best to her ability. And then, of course, your offense is stout the whole way through, you know, and that's something that we've really been focusing on. It's not just 1 through 5 or 1 through 4. We want it to be 1 through 9.
And then, Coach, lastly, keys to a big win. You're 0-0 to start. Just how do you get that first win in district?
Focus in, stay humble, and do the little things right.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
That's our interview with head coach Morgan Bryan ahead of the matchup tonight with the Lufkin Lady Pack. When we come back, me and Ken will continue to break down this matchup. We'll also have you starting lineups and the national anthem live from Cape Bar Ross Park. A little wet Cape Bar Ross Park today, but glad to have you with us tonight from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to jump right into this one tonight as we are ready to go for the start of this one, starting a little bit early tonight. But if you are joining us from wherever you may be, we are glad to have you with us tonight because Should be a barn burner of a matchup here between two really, really good squads, two teams that were playoff teams last year out of District 16 5A. Of course, the Lady Hornets winning their second straight district title. That win they got against Lufkin definitely was the one that propelled them to another district title. Glad to have you with us tonight. J.J. Duke will toe the rubber to get us started. First pitch at 6:25. Abby Fajardo is in the batter's box. First pitch is a ball, and that is how we get started here tonight at Cape Bar, Ross Park.
Yeah, I will say, anybody that hits a home run today, it's going to be a legit bomb because that wind is coming straight for the plate.
Fajardo swings and misses at the next one. 1-1 the count. Fajardo committed to Bossier Parish Community College down in Bossier City, Louisiana. Leadoff hitter here for the Lufkin Lady Pack. Duke going to work here. 1-1 count and the offering. That one swung on. Hit well in the left center field, but right into the glove of Noelle Sandman for out number 1.
Like I was mentioning in the middle of that bat, the wind coming right at them like that, it's going to make them hang. You know, you're going to have to read it a little bit better as an outfielder. That's for sure.
And Noelle Sandman did a good job of that there. Stepped up big time for the Lady Hornets defensively this year. Now I'll bring up second of the order, Addison Garrett, the center fielder for the Lufkin Lady Pack. We'll get the rest of the lineup here in just a few moments. First offering here to Garrett from Duke as in there for a strike, 0-1. The start for JJ. He gets the start today, entering with an 8-5 win-loss record, a 3.18 ERA for the junior. Here's the 0-1. Cut on and missed, 0-2. JJ making her 18th appearance. 2 more strikeouts will give her 100 on the season as well. Trying to get one here, the 0-2. There it is, number 99 for JJ. First one today. And there's a quick second out for the Lady Hornets. Cha-ching indeed. Rest of the lineup here for Lufkin, it goes like this. Coming to the plate now, Chloe Stafford, third in the order. Cleanup hitters on deck now, Marley McClendon. Batting fifth, Akira Smallwood. Batting sixth, Anicia Hernandez. Seventh in the circle today, Mia Harper. Mallory Pinner bats eighth, and Kayla Segura, she will bat ninth. No score to start this one, and with 2 out, there's a pitch on the inside part of the plate from J.J. Duke. The count 0-1. If the inning rolls on after this at-bat, we'll get that defensive alignment for the Lady Hornets for the start of this one today. District opener tonight in 16-5A. The 0-1 on its way. Cut on and missed by Stafford, 0-2. Like I said, JJ only needed 2 strikeouts to get to 100. She can get it done right here, the 0-2. There it is. 2 strikeouts for J.J. Duke in the top of the first to give her 100 on the season, and that retires the side here in the top of the first. Bottom of the first. On the way next from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here in Huntsville, bottom of the first. Almost ready to get underway. No score to start this one as Mia Harper is in the circle tonight for the Lufkin Lady Pack. Dealing with this Hornet lineup that looks like this. Riley Hammond gets us started. She will lead things off. Noelle Sandman, she will bat second. J.J. Duke will bat third. Hope Grant in the cleanup spot at fourth. In the 5th hole, it will be Katie Von Rosenberg doing the catching today. Chloe Sanders bats 6th, Eris McHale 7th, Emily Zunker, the DP, she is 8th. Anna Rosenlund rounds out the lineup in 9th. Callie Klawinski not in the batting lineup. She will be the flex tonight, playing at second base. So here is Mia Harper, who also went toe-to-toe with J.J. Duke in last year's matchup, going the full 13, but got nabbed with the loss. So we'll see how this Lady Hornet lineup will attack Harper today. Riley Hammond stands in. First offering from Harper is across for a strike. 0-1. No, he called it low. It looked pretty good to me, but Riley starts off with the ball 1-0. Hammond stands in, the junior, the 1-0. Thought about squaring around, but there's a called strike 1.
His strike box is a little hard to read, I will say.
I know, it's a bit
Box.
tight to start this ball game.
Zone, you know what I mean.
1-1 to Rue. Did she hold her swing there? Indeed she did, 2-1. Riley Hammond, she has stepped up in a huge way this year for the Lady Hornets, entering today batting .477. 15 RBIs to her credit as well. Stands in as the leadoff with a 2-1 count. The pitch from Harper, cut on and missed, 2-2. Your J.J. Duke struck out 2 to get to 100 on the regular season. To start the top of the first, we knew it was going to be a pitching duel going into this. 2-2 to Riley Hammond. Called strike 3, and there's one away.
That was the only pitch that looked like it was more on
Now
the
batting for the
outside
Lady
on the
Hornets.
left side box.
Number 2.
She kept it pretty much on the inside, honestly.
So that'll turn it over to second in the order, Noelle Sandman. And we do apologize if there is any technical difficulties this evening with the weather playing havoc. It's not been kind to us so far as Noelle Sandman takes the first pitch from Mia Harper outside, 1-0. Get that defensive alignment for Lufkin here in just a few moments. Harper stands back in. To face Sandman, the 1-0. Sandman cut on and missed, 1-1. Great crowd on hand despite the weather today. Again, 68 degrees at first pitch. Wind blowing into about 10, gusting to 20. Here's the 1-1. Sandman chops this one on the ground. Second baseman, though, in Mallory Pinners, got it. And the rifle on over to Stafford at first for the second out.
Bat for the Lady Hornets, number 4, J.J.
And that'll bring J.J. Duke to the plate. For the quick pair of outs here in the bottom of the first, J.J. will dig in. 7 home runs to her credit on the regular season so far with a team best batting average of up over 600. First pitch. Good take there for ball 1. Defensive alignment for Lufkin looks like this. Anicia Hernandez is in left. Addison Garrett in center. Kayla Segura in right. And we'll get the infield here after this next pitch from Harper. Duke swings, hits this one into the wind in left field. Scouting it well out there in left is Hernandez. She's got it, and that will retire the side. Here in the bottom of the first, no score through 1 in Huntsville. Top of the second is on the way next. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back in Huntsville, a wet Huntsville in the top of the second inning. Raindrops starting to come back down upon us, but ever so slightly. So, trying our best to stay nice and dry on just a, let's be honest, Kendyll, an ugly day for softball. But I mean, it's great to be here regardless, as now it's starting to pick up a little bit more.
Yes, it is. Don't mind me. I might throw this blanket over the equipment real quick.
Yeah, you might have to do that, and I'll figure it out. 4, 5, and 6 are up for Lufkin. Marley McClendon gets us started, the hot player in the hot corner at third base for Lufkin. First offering from J.J. Duke is in there for a strike, 0-1. So while my broadcast partner throws this blanket over our equipment just to the point where I can still operate, McClendon will stand back in here against Duke. The 0-1. That one popped up behind us here. This will go behind us. Not like they did last time in the Barbers Hill game where my broadcast partner almost took out the broadcast. But, you know, we're still here and the equipment's just fine. Count is 0-2 here on McClendon. And the pitch from Duke. High ball one, good waste pitch.
I would just like to defend myself on that. I completely forgot that I had the headset on, and I just darted. And then when I darted, I tripped over the chair. It was just a combination of bad things.
1-2 count here on McClendon. And the offering from Duke. That one popped up on the infield. Chloe Sanders, the freshman, is underneath of it for out number 1. So one away here in the top of the second inning. Folks, I do want to remind you that this broadcast is presented by our great friends at Affordable Plumbing, family-owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And our friends at Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. Turn it over now, 5th in the order. This is Akira Smallwood at the plate now for the Lady Pack. With one down here in the top of the second, no score. Smallwood takes strike 1.
Over here trying to make sure everything is good to go. It's kind of funny watching you crouch over the equipment.
I know.
The blanket.
I mean, this is something new. You know, we had a lot of rain in the Tyler game opening district last year as Smallwood cuts on and misses 0-2. We had that problem last year, but at least the rain went away once that game got started.
Just a beautiful, absolute wonderful day for softball.
Absolutely. Counts 0-2 on Smallwood with one away. Nobody on, no score here between Huntsville and Lufkin in the district opener. And Smallwood cuts and misses at that one for the second out. Third strikeout for J.J. Duke. J.J. Duke in last year's game, 18 strikeouts in that affair. She threw 171 pitches across 13 innings. And, of course, you know, that natural flow of the arm enables you to be able to do that. Up at the plate now here, Anicia Hernandez cuts on and misses at the next pitch from Duke, and the count 0-1 to start.
They're just biting at those pitches right there.
Again, we do apologize if there are some technical difficulties with the video. Again, the weather has not been kind to us, as you can imagine, as here's the 0-1 here to Hernandez. That one called, strike 2. Man, JJ throwing gas early on in this one. Has seen now 5 batters full and has struck out 3 of them. Looking for number 4 right here for number 4. Ooh, just missed outside, 1-2.
I had to put my umbrella over my head. I can't see through my glasses. I need those windshield wipers for glasses.
Yeah, we might need to check the camera here in a second too.
Yeah.
1-2. Got her looking. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for J.J. Duke. That retires the side here in the top of the second. Let's go to the bottom half. No score in Huntsville. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith. and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Chugging right along here in the bottom of the second inning. No score in the district opener between Huntsville and Lufkin. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. Glad to have you with us on a wet, and I mean wet, Tuesday night for Lady Hornet Softball. We go to the heart of the order now for the Lady Hornets. 4, 5, and 6. Hope Grant gets us started. Mia Harper will dig back in after setting down Huntsville 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first, and the first pitch misses for a ball 1-0. Grant will dig back in, cleanup hitter for the Lady Hornets. Harper takes a pause and delivers. Grant takes for ball 2. Rest of that defensive lineman around the horn on the infield. Over at third in the hot corner, Marley McClendon. Over at short is Abby Fajardo. Over at second, Mallory Pinner. And over at first is Chloe Stafford. And doing the catching for Mia Harper is Akira Smallwood. 2-0. Grant chops it right back to Harper in the circle, and that will be a 3-pitch, 1 out.
One of the things they teach you in softball, especially with hitting, is to try and hit it straight to the pitcher. But if you don't do it right, they catch it, and you might as well hit it straight to the first baseman.
And here comes the hero from last season. Hit the walk-off single, coupled with an error in right field, Katie Von Rosenberg. With 1 away, nobody out, no score. Von Rosenberg takes a ball high, 1-0. We knew this was going to be a pitching duel in this one between JJ and Mia, like last year was. Huntsville early on in the ballgame last season was able to just squeak out a couple of more runs before giving up 2 in the top of the 7th before we began the marathon. 1-0 to Katie. Katie fouls that one off to the right side, 1-1. I think we can take the cover off now. Rain, a quick little shower, did subside rather quickly, which was nice to see. I think we ought to maybe just leave it there just in case. Because I know there was a chance for rain at 7 o'clock, so we'll keep an eye on that on the radar. 1-1 to Katie, in there for a strike, 1-2. Also trying to figure out in the commotion of everything what happened to my pen, but, you know, we'll figure that out later. It's around here somewhere. 1-2 to Von Rosenberg. Von Rosenberg just a little bit behind that one and fouls it off to the right. Count will stay 1-2.
Who went out and lost somebody's pen, did you?
Yeah. It's actually head coach Morgan Bryan's husband's pen that I lost, so you know, we'll try to find it later. I'll make mental notes on my score sheet. Again, if you're just joining us, glad to have you with us on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris tonight in Huntsville at Cape Bar Ross Park. Whether you're tuning in from Lufkin or right here in Huntsville, glad to have you with us. 1-2 count again for Katie. Fouls off another one. On deck for the Lady Hornets, Chloe Sanders, the freshman. And I watched her during fall ball. She has got a lot of pop in that bat, but with the way the wind's blowing today, anything hitting the air is just not going to be good for anybody.
That wind could come in and drop it anywhere. Put your fly and pop ball skills to the test tonight.
Von Rosenberg fights it over to second, but good glove over there for Mallory Pinner, and the flip to Stafford for the second out.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
I forgot you're the one that does their speaker out there.
Yes, I am.
You threw me off.
Well, it was 3 weeks ago when we had the Barbers Hill call, so I know it was a little while, and then my escapades with Sam Houston took me all over the country before I got it. And the pen is back, so it was, it was Kevin. Katie's dad took it.
No, it was rolled behind us.
Did it roll behind us in the fiasco?
Yes, it did.
Fair enough. First pitch into Sanders was a ball 1-0. Chloe will dig back in here to face Harper. 1-0. Oh, just fouled off there by Sanders, and the count 1-1.
These foul balls off the feet do not feel good.
Sanders played in the JV game prior to the start of this one. Huntsville lost 5-2 against Lufkin. Had a 2-1 lead there towards the end, but a disastrous fourth inning would do the JV team in. Sanders will dig back in. 1-1 count. 2 out, nobody on, no score. Both teams still looking for their first hit tonight. And the 1-1 to Chloe. Chloe chops this one on the ground. Shortstop side, but a good glove over there at short. And the throw is errant, though. Sanders will scamper on over to second base. And a good glove over there by Abby Fajardo, but the throw errant. Charge that an E6.
Those errors will get to you, man. It was good for her to read that, though, because that ball did bounce back to first base. Wow. And she just took off rolling.
So here's Eris McHale, 7th in the order for the Lady Hornets. McHale, third baseman for the Lady Hornets, has a runner in scoring position to start this game against a hard-throwing Harper. First pitch to McHale, in there for a strike, 0-1. And Huntsville was sent down 1-2-3. They're able to keep this inning going. Next pitch to McHale. McHale tries to fight it off, going the opposite direction, but it is well foul out by the tarp, and the count 0-2.
It's a pretty hard hit ball. A nice spin to it.
And Sanders getting on via the error at shortstop by Fajardo. Chance for McHale to try and get Huntsville on the board first. 0-2 count. Sanders at second. And the 0-2 offering again from Harper. That one outside. 1-2.
The crowd not really agreeing with that one.
Yeah, Lufkin brought a great delegation here for about an hour-and-a-half drive to the northeast, or from the northeast. One-two count. And the next offering again from Harper had McHale fooled on that one, and that'll retire the side in the bottom of the second inning. Still no score here in Huntsville. We go to the top of the third, as Lufkin will welcome the 7, 8, and 9 when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Huntsville, Lady Hornets versus the Lady Pack. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. for this one. This broadcast presented by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Top of the third here at Cape R. Ross Park, as J.J. Duke will face her opposing pitcher in Mia Harper, in her first offering misses low. J.J. threw 2 innings so far, 4 strikeouts, 6 up, 6 down. Next offering to Harper. Harper cuts and misses, 1-1. In the game last season, Kendyll, Harper was the opportunity for Lufkin in the top of the 13th with the bases loaded. Duke was able to fan her for the 18th strikeout. And that would ultimately lead Huntsville to the victory. 1-1 from J.J. Harper takes low, 2-1.
I was in the batter's box.
Just a little bit inside there against Harper. JJ's done a good job forcing a lot of swings and misses so far. All 4 of her strikeouts swinging so far. 2-1 to Harper. Got her on the high riser, 2-2.
I love me a good rise ball. They're fun to watch, and they're fun to watch people chase. They start down low and they swing up high, and they just don't get any of it.
We'll get that defensive alignment for Huntsville coming up in a few moments. 2-2 on the way to Harper. Low ball 3, and we're full. First time JJ's found herself in a full count in this ball game. And Huntsville baseball, they should be underway up there now. They got delayed. Their start got delayed due to the weather. Colin Neal and B.J. McMichael, they got the call up the hill as well. Payoff pitch to Mia Harper. Cut on and miss. Strikeout number 5 for J.J. Duke. 1 away here in the top of the third.
It always feels good whenever you strike out another pitcher, because they've got all kinds of advantages. You know, they know how each ball works, and they can pay attention to your handwork a little bit more than just your regular old batter. I'd feel good if I struck out
100%. That brings up 8th in the order. Second baseman Mallory Pinner, one of the newcomers this year for the Lufkin Lady Pack. First offering from J.J. Duke is across for a strike on the fastball, 0-1. Lady Hornets line up defensively like this. Left to right in the outfield, Anna Rosenlund, Noelle Sandman, and Riley Hammond. Around the horn on the infield, Eris McHale at third, Chloe Sanders at short, Callie Klowinski at second. Hope Grant is at first, as another swing and miss by Pinner makes it 0-2. And the backstop tonight for J.J. Duke, Katie Von Rosenberg. 0-2, fouled off. Looking at an update from around the league right now. K Park leading Nacogdoches in the top of the fourth, 5-0. Dayton and Porter, they are still scoreless top of the second inning. The Lady Hornets they are scheduled to face Kingwood Park on Friday, but the weather looks nasty on Friday, so expect a Saturday matinee for that one. It's the 0-2 again. That one runs high, 1-2. As the mist starts to come back once again. Here in the top of the third inning, nobody on, 1 away, no score, and the 1-2 to Pinner, fouled off again. Kayla Segura, she waits on deck. Yeah, you might have to bring that tarp back over again here in a second, at least over that. I'll make my judgment on the laptop here in a second. Pinner fighting hard here. Down in the hole, 1-2 count, and she calls time. JJ eclipsing 100 strikeouts earlier on in the first inning, looking for punch-out number 6, and she'll get it. 2 down in the top of the third on JJ's 6th strikeout of the night. The only other ones, Abby Fajardo flew out, and then Marley McClendon popped out. Due up for the Lady Hornets in the bottom of the third. Will be the 8-9-1, Emily Zunker, Anna Rosenlund, and then turn it back to Riley Hammond at the top. And I really think it's just going to come down to which pitcher breaks first here tonight. Slap hitter now to the plate, Kayla Segura. Playing in right field tonight for the Lady Pack. First offering from J.J. Duke is in there for a strike. 0-1. Segura didn't check her swing, 0-2. JJ looking to set down the lineup once through with 7 strikeouts if she can get Segura here. 2 out, nobody on, and the 0-2 from Duke. Got her. Strikes out the side, does JJ Duke. She has got 7 strikeouts through 9 batters to start this ball game for the Lady Hornets. Bottom of the third on the way next. 8, 9, and 1 are due up for Huntsville when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going to people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back in Huntsville, bottom of the third on a wet Tuesday. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris here. 8, 9, and 1 are due up for Huntsville. Emily Zunker will get us started. Emily Zunker recently announced her verbal commitment to Angelina College. And so she will dig in here to face Mia Harper. Zunker, one of those that faced Harper last season in the 13-inning thriller. No score if you're just joining us. Harper will toe the rubber and get us started in the bottom of the third. First offering to Zunker, swung on and missed, 0-1.
With the wind and it's a mist, but it's a strong mist almost. It's right in the face. It's got to be hard to try and stare at the pitcher while that water's going straight to your eyes. I'm having a hard time looking.
Yeah. 1 to Zunker. Cut on and missed again, 0-2. Harper, 3 strikeouts. 1 over the minimum after the error on against Chloe Sanders from Abby Fajardo. Set down Riley Hammond, Hope Grant, and Eris McHale on strikes. Ooh, just missed on the inside part of the plate that time, apparently. 1-2, a great waste pitch. Zunker, the slap hitter, standing in. She looks to the dugout, does Mia Harper. You're in the bottom of the third, no score. And the 1-2 again to Zunker. Zunker just got a piece of it and fouled it off. I think one thing tonight that's going to have to go for Huntsville as well, they have got to work counts against Harper. If they can start to crowd the bases a little bit and put some pressure on and make her throw some bad pitches. Zunker trying to fight here. Nobody on and a 1-2 count. Harper toes the rubber, kicks and delivers. Zunker takes ball 2 inside. Good plate discipline there by the junior. Might need to clean the lens here in the next commercial break. Some droplets are starting to form on the lens. 2-2 to Zunker. Zunker slaps this one onto the ground to the second baseman, and it's a bang-bang play at first that time. Another 4-3 putout for Mallory Pinner. And that will be 1 away here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up the sophomore. Batting at the bottom of the order tonight, Anna Rosenlund, playing in left field this evening as well, a new position for her. They're playing a lot of shortstop and second base last season. First offering, Rosenlund squared around, but the pitch is called a strike. Rosenlund, a leadoff batter for most of last season, her freshman year. Did a lot of good production there at the top of the order for head coach Morgan Bryant. 0-1 from Harper. Rosalind behind it, and the count 0-2. 1, 2, and 3. Top of the order due up. Fajardo, Garrett, and Stafford in the top of the 4th inning. We still do not have a score here, and we are already nearing the halfway point, and we've only been going for about half an hour.
I liked how the pace of this game was going.
Me as well, because it is very windy, and I did not bring my jacket.
Yeah, I walked up, and your shirt was just completely wet, and I said, do you not have a jacket? And you were like, nope.
0-2 to Rosenlund, well high, 1 and 2.
Meanwhile, I've got my long sleeve shirt, my jacket, and my raincoat.
You came prepared.
I did.
I commend you for that.
I was going to wear a tank top, like a green tank top, and I was like, I need a long sleeve green shirt.
Rosenlund takes another one high, 2 and 2. Rosenlund, despite batting 9th in this order, batting .325 on the year, 13 hits. No home runs, 7 RBIs. He's also been walked 10 times and struck out 6. 2-2 offering from Harper. Rosenlund takes for a ball outside, and it's a full count. And that strike zone a little bit wide on the outside, but very tight on the inside. Rosenlund trying to work out a 1-out walk with no score, nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd inning in Huntsville. The payoff pitch from Harper. Rosenlund forced to fight it off, and on a hop, another great play over there at second base for Mallory Pinner. And the flip on to Stafford for the 2nd out. That is now
number 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-3 putouts.
Wow.
For Lufkin on the defensive side. So they're keeping Pinner busy, but that tells you not much is getting to the outfield, especially with the wind today. Back to the top of the order. Riley Hammond stands in, 0 for 1, struck out to start the ball game. And the first pitch to Riley is high for a ball, 1-0. Again, if you're tuning in on the stream, we'd love to hear from you. I know we've seen some comments already flowing in tonight. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be on this Tuesday. The 1-0 to Riley Hammond is low as Mia tried to go north to south, did not work that time. Paul Bateman tuning in for Lufkin, along with Judy Tullis saying, let's go, Lady Pack. Thank y'all for tuning in. 2-0 to Riley. Riley just got a piece of it, a little nubber. This is going to be a tough play to try and get Riley. She is safe.
Yeah.
First hit of the ball game for Huntsville, and it was 4 feet in front of the plate.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets.
That's when the almost mud of a field comes in handy because it just kills that ball. It doesn't give it as much room to bounce. When it's right before it's mud, but it's not quite dry ground.
Well, they didn't tarp the field prior to today because we weren't expecting rain when we all woke up this morning. And even though the rain chances I saw on my app, I mean, they diminished throughout the afternoon, and then all of a sudden, boom, rain. Noel Sandman chops this one on the ground to Pinner. Another putout for Pinner over there at second base, and that retires the side. Huntsville does get a hit, though, spoiling the bid for Mia Harper. That sends us to the top of the 4th inning. Still no score. You're in the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods. We'll be back shortly from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet Softball and Baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fourth, ready to get underway. 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Lady Pack. Abby Fajardo get us started after JJ went through the order clean first time through. As JJ Duke, she will stand back in, and the first offering here to Fajardo. She fouls that one off in the count 0-1. And I know there is some technical difficulties going on the baseball side of things. We'll try to get that corrected for you if you are tuning in from the baseball game. I believe there's still no score between Huntsville and Nacogdoches. Try and get that fixed for you. Next offering to Fajardo. Fajardo, swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 offering to Fajardo. Fajardo swings, fouls that one away to the opposite field where the Little Leaguers are playing. We stay 0-2. Fajardo caught Lufkin that time. First strikeout looking for JJ. Another one for her. That is strikeout number 8. One away in the top of the fourth.
JJ's delivery is just something else. Like, they just cannot get their minds wrapped around it. They're watching it come on through. They're like, oh, yeah, it's right here. And then it just has this wicked spin. It just drops. Or rises.
I'll bring up Addison Garrett, and she swings and misses. Count 0-1. And JJ just throwing gas in this one. Next pitch to Garrett. In there, strike 2. I've not been able to keep track of the balls and strikes, but it is definitely well in favor of the strikes so far for JJ tonight. She has struck out 5 in a row, make that actually 6 in a row, looking for another, and there it is.
She is just shutting down these batters today. Seems to be a pretty common occurrence for her, but I mean, it is definitely prevalent today.
9 strikeouts for JJ Duke, 7 in a row.
Wow.
After striking out the side in the bottom of the third. Trying to do the same thing here. She'll deal with the first baseman, Chloe Stafford. First offering to Stafford. That one wasn't gloved by Von Rosenberg. It was well inside anyway, and the count's 1-0.
She almost bit at that. Something about that made her think that that was going to be over the plate, and she just held back. It's always a good sign coming when you're a pitcher and you see them just twitching at those. Another swing and a miss for JJ.
She's gotten a lot of them today.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe Stafford, she did strike out her first time facing Duke in the top of the first inning. Still no score. And the 1-1 to Stafford, called strike 2. JJ looking for punch out number 10. Already halfway to what she had last year, and that took 13 innings to get to 18. 1-2 to Chloe Stafford. Got her like clockwork for JJ Duke. 8 in a row, set down on strikes, 10 overall for the Tarleton commit. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Huntsville will look for runs when we come back in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Oh, it's a party, all right. Welcome back to Huntsville. Bottom of the fourth, ready to get underway. Number 4 at the plate now for the Lady Hornets. It is J.J. Duke. Grounded out her first time up against Mia Harper, but J.J.'s been throwing nothing but gas in the circle to keep us knotted at 0-0. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. Glad to have you with us tonight. And the first offering from Harper to Duke is chopped on the ground, fouled down the third base line. And, folks, we want to remind you that this broadcast is presented by our great friends at Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care and unmatched customer service, and affordable plumbing, family-owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. It's been a pitcher's duel so far, if you haven't already guessed, as it's starting to get a little bit dark out here. Just past 7 o'clock in Huntsville. In the bottom of the fourth, no score, nobody on, and nobody out. Duke with an 0-1 count against Mia Harper, and the 0-1 offering, Duke takes for strike 2. Pitcher on pitcher as Harper has only struck out 3, but has been able to induce a lot of groundouts to the second baseman. Duke chops this one, though, on the third base side, and bobbled by Fajardo over there at short. I think that might be more. I don't know how to score that one, but
see,
I'll let my resident scorekeeper here maybe score that one.
Honestly, I would say that ball was hit pretty hard. It had a nasty bump to it. I would give that a hit. I'd give it a hit.
So that, if you want to call it that, that is the second hit of the ball game for the Lady Hornets, and now a runner at first for Huntsville. Brings Hope Grant to the plate, who struck out her first time. And the pitch to Harper. Duke's off and going, but Grant was putting on the sacrifice squeeze, and it fouled away, so the count's 0-1.
Got little jets on Duke out there.
She's got speed out there. I mean, you look what she's done so far on the base paths this year. She leads the team in stolen bases with 16.
I can see why.
After the foul on the bunt attempt by Grant, here's the 0-1. She'll square around again, and she held up. Duke was going anyway, the slap of the tag, and she
safe. She was just under that. I mean, the throw, the catcher should give herself some credit. She looks pretty sad, but honestly, she was just right under that throw.
Pitch was a strike, as one of the coaches out to talk here with the umpire. The head coach for the Lady Pack, we want to send our well wishes to Coach Bryant, as she's currently on maternity leave with Lufkin, as she just had a brand new baby. So congratulations to her and her family, but she's got her assistant coaches coaching here tonight. We hope to have Ashley back whenever we meet once again in the Lufkin matchup later on in district play.
Had a little chat about that call out there on second base. I mean, you know, we didn't have a really clear look out here. It looked like she just got right underneath it.
Grant chops this one off the glove of Harper. That's going to move JJ over to third. The flip is not in time. And now the throw gets away on an errand to try and get JJ. And that'll bring the first run of the ball game in for Huntsville. Defensive breakdown by Lufkin. Moves Grant over to second. It is 1-0 Lady Hornets.
Coming to bat for the Lady Hornets,
First baseman got just a little antsy there, and third baseman was not ready for it. Neither was JJ. She was turning around heading back to third base when that happened, and she turned around and jetted for home. Came in standing up. Uh-oh.
And now we will have a meeting of the minds in the circle here. 1-0 Huntsville, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As they'll be out there to talk with Mia Harper. We'll keep it right here for the time being. Again, we're trying to work on some technical difficulties on the baseball side of things. Looks like they are off and going once again. So it's currently 7-0 Huntsville, though, up the hill, though. So Huntsville is, yes. So they are off to a hot start in that one as the rain has reappeared here for just a little bit. Colin Neal and BJ Mamackle, they are on the call of that one up there up the hill from us here at Cape Bar Ross Park. One of the rare times that we're both at home. Oddly enough, in this same matchup as it was last year, back in April of last year, baseball was up the hill playing Nacogdoches. We were down here playing Lufkin, so it matched up once again this year. This time, though, for the Lady Hornets, just open district play. Again, 1-0 Lady Hornets here. The bottom of the 4th inning after the errant throw. We also called that a hit there for Hope Grant. And then the error that would follow as Von Rosenberg fouls off the first pitch she sees in the count 0-1.
It was an interesting show of a bunt. I haven't seen that technique in a while.
A 1 count. Grant stands over at second base. And the 0-1 to Von Rosenberg. That one runs high, 1-1.
It went from a miss to a little bit of a spit, almost.
More droplets, yeah. And I think it's coming, at least it's coming straight down at least. The wind's not blowing in as bad anymore. 1-1 to Von Rosenberg. Von Rosenberg slaps it into right for a base hit into right field and bobbled out there again. That'll bring Grant to the plate. 2-0 Huntsville.
Yeah, she definitely advanced on the error, but that was a pretty nice hit. Pretty nice hit.
So Von Rosenberg replaces her over at second base. Kiana Washington will come in as the courtesy runner for Von Rosenberg as the rain's starting to pick up once again.
Hornets, number 18, Chloe Sanders.
That'll bring up the freshman Chloe Sanders, and here we are again, 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th with Sanders at the plate. That is a hit once again for Von Rosenberg. So he'll dig in here. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Lady Hornets. And the first pitch to Chloe Sanders. Sanders tried to lay down a bunt. They got Washington in a pickle, but the throw from the catcher was errant that time from Smallwood, but luckily backed up there in left field to keep Washington over at second base.
I think it is time to invest into a canopy. Is that what it's called?
See, I know we have a canopy at the station, but I just didn't think there was enough space because it is so large. But I think I might have to I'm going to have to bring it out next time we got rain in the forecast, so.
Yep, you do it once and you learn.
That's usually how it goes. Believe they called that a strike there on Sanders. I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah.
They did. Oh, wow, the strikes and balls are working on the scoreboard this time. They weren't last time. I got that to help me out. Here's the 0-1 to Chloe. Chloe tries to lay it down, but fouled it back in the count 0-2. Or did they say that hit Chloe? Oh, wow. That did sound kind of funky.
Still, I don't know about that. When you place your hand down for a bunt, and that's what their coach is about to come over here and talk about. You know, you can't put the bat out there like that, like you're going to bunt.
So for the time being, it's runners at second and first and nobody out in the bottom of the 4th here between Huntsville and Lufkin in the district opener as Eris McHale will be coming to the plate. Emily Zunker waits on deck.
Number 11, Eris
could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want to place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
I'm over here holding up my tiny umbrella. And they gave me a really big one to cover both of us.
Yes.
Sorry.
This has just been an anomaly tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Kendyll.
Of course, of course.
Yes, yeah, the rain is starting to pick up a lot more now. Trying to keep our equipment, the integrity of it, in good shape. Again, your score 2-0, bottom of the fourth. Still nobody out, as they're going to stick with the call, obviously. And Eris McHale to the plate. This inning started off with 3 straight singles. One from Duke, Hope, Grant, and Katie Von Rosenberg, and now the hit by pitch puts Sanders on. With nobody out, and McHale to the plate. McHale 0 for 1. She struck out, swinging her first time against Harper, and she'll try to splay down a bunt. Does not. Washington is out at third base, trying to steal.
Just didn't get quite under that throw. That was a beautiful throw by the catcher in the exact spot that she needed to be. You know, the key for a throw out from the catcher is to throw in the exact position that the runner is going to slide, not necessarily where the glove of the receiver is, but where that player is going to slide, and she did really good.
So 1 out now in the bottom of the fourth. 0-1 count on McHale. Sanders was also stealing, so give her a stolen base over there on the double steal. But now 1 away, a big out, number 1 for Lufkin. And the 0-1 offering to McHale. McHale gets the bunt down into the really bad dirt. The throw to first is eaten, and that is an infield hit for Eris McHale.
You know, that's a really good play, because at the end of the day, the pitcher is not going to want to throw that ball, or whoever collects it, because if you throw it, whoever's at third is just going to go for it. The wind just picked up there and almost took everything away.
Yeah. As it is blowing back in once again. You see the droplets on the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Here is now it is starting to pick back up right where it was right before we got underway with pregame.
You see, I'm trying to get the umbrella to where we can see, but also keep everything dry.
As Zunker got out of the way of it, and Sanders is going to slide in as oh my goodness, a bad miscommunication there between Smallwood and Harper. And that brings Sanders home for the 3rd run of the ball game. Just a meltdown here in the bottom of the 4th for Lufkin.
Catcher, she threw that ball to second base a little early. I think they were more so just testing her on first base. But like I said earlier, you don't want to throw the ball, because whoever's on third base is going to come home and they're going to make it. And in that throw, she was just a little low and hit the back of the pitcher.
So it's an 0-1 count on Emily Zunker, 8th in the order. 3-0 Lady Hornets here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the next pitch to Zunker. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. The count's 0-2.
Well, it looks like Huntsville's going to try to steal as much as they can, knowing that they're kind of on a little bit of a
We got another quick stoppage of play here to get a new ball in. Again, the rain still coming down here in Huntsville. I know you can barely see it through the screen there. We'll try to keep that as dry as we can as we move forward. 0-2 count on Emily Zunker, 1 out. And the next offering for Mia Harper, high, ball 1. Again, only 1 out here for Lufkin.
Testing their catcher again. But they're on first base, kind of in a showdown, like, are you going to throw it again? Or
1-2 to Zunker. Whoa, that one well high, and Zunker had to duck out of the way, and the count's back even, 2-2.
You got to be careful with that. I know they all really can't see through the camera, but when she was dunking, she let her bat stay above her like that. And, you know, if the ball hits the bat, even if it's you trying to duck, it's a foul ball or an out.
2-2, Zunker got another piece of it down the first base line, but it is foul. Again, McHale, the runner, over at first base. And a lot of miscues here in the bottom of the 4th for Lufkin have allowed the Lady Hornets to jump out to this 3-0 lead if you're just joining us. 2-2 to Zunker. Zunker pops this one up. It's going to get behind us, though, and out of play. I don't know where it went. I know we have an umbrella over us, so I was willing to trust it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But the count remains 2-2 on Zunker.
I refuse to almost kill the broadcast again.
Well, we have nowhere to run this time. I mean, you could try. I don't think it's going to work for you. 2-2 again to Emily Zunker. Zunker on the first base side, bobbled, but it is just foul there. It's Chloe Stafford. Tried to almost barehand that one. And the battle rolls on here between the 8-hole hitter for the Lady Hornets and Mia Harper. Again, with J.J. Duke throwing a masterpiece on the other side right now. This is just working out well. We'll see if the rain's going to play a factor with her, but she has struck out 10 Lady Pack batters here in the 4 innings of work. Another 2-2 to Emily Zunker. Zunker on the ground to the shortstop, Fajardo. The flip over to second for Pinner. That will only get McHale over there at second base. So that is out number 2.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 21.
And that'll bring Anna Rosenlund to the plate.
21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little wrist flex for me? Then 21.
So here is number 21, Rosenlund, to deal. Is 0 for 1, grounded out her only time against Harper, and she'll take strike 1.
A little higher than she likes to swing at, from what I've noticed. She's a very selective hitter, which is a good thing because, you know, when she's going to swing, it's probably going to go somewhere good, but sometimes can often lead to a lot of strikeouts. I'm not too sure how many she has, but.
Rosenlund fights that one off, foul, and the count 0-2. 4, 5, and 6 in McClendon, Smallwood, and Hernandez will be up to face Duke in the top of the 5th inning. And the Lady Hornets leading this one 3-0 after a lot of errors in this inning by the Lady Pack. 9-hole batter at the plate, Anna Rosenlund, and the 0-2 offering. Rosenlund out in front of it, but right into the third baseman's glove of McClendon, and the throw on to first in time to Stafford, I should say. And that'll end the 4th. But Huntsville strikes for 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning to take us to the 5th. Be back here in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Huntsville, top of the 5th, ready to get underway. 3-0 Lady Hornets on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, as the rain has made its return. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of Kendyll Morris. Glad to have you with us tonight. J.J. Duke has thrown a masterpiece so far. 10 strikeouts, and she'll deal with the 4, 5, and 6. Marley McClendon, who popped out to Duke her last time up. First offering here to McClendon is foul towards the Huntsville dugout, 0-1. Update around the district. Kingwood Park up 9-1 on Nacogdoches in Nacogdoches, bottom of the 5th there. Dayton and Porter still scoreless in the bottom of the 4th. I want to thank my good man Anthony Bryan, Morgan's husband, for helping us out here with the score updates and everything else we've needed, especially this umbrella, I believe, that he gave us. Here's the 0-1 to McClendon. McClendon swings, hits it into center field. Sandman giving chase. She's got it for the first out. Great stuff there by the senior Noelle Sandman, committed to Centenary. A great play there defensively for out number 1.
It's always good as a pitcher to know that if that ball does make contact and makes it out there, that your outfield and infield is taking care of you. And she was on the run for that. That didn't just go straight to her. She definitely took quite a few steps to get there. Apologize for my yawn there.
That'll bring Akira Smallwood to the plate. Smallwood 0 for 1. Struck out her only time up. And the first pitch from Duke. Smallwood fouls it off to the top of Katie's helmet there, and she almost was able to glove it back. The count 0-1. And if you're tuning in on the stream, folks, it has been quite the night.
I almost feel like if there was a camera on us, just so y'all could see what we were doing, you'd probably laugh a little bit.
Yeah, if we had an in-the-booth cam, that would have done it. Here's the 0-1. Smallwood swings, hits this one high into the air. Sanders giving chase. She has got it in shallow left for out number 2. So Duke not being able to get some strikeouts to go her way, but her defense backing her up. And the odd thing, too, folks, it's been 2 flyouts to Noelle Sandman, 2 pop-outs to Chloe Sanders. The rest have been punch-outs. I'll turn it over to Anicia Hernandez, 6 in the order. She struck out her first time against Duke. And 3-0 Lady Hornets here in the top of the 5th inning, 2 away. And the first pitch here to Hernandez. Cut on and missed. Got underneath of that one in the count 0-1. JJ has just been on it tonight. Next pitch to Hernandez. Pops this one up. Grant, she'll give chase in the infield grass, but it is going to get out of play. Bang into the bleachers. And the count 0-2, though, on Hernandez against Duke.
Again, I'm going to put in all of our trust into this umbrella. And if there's a foul ball, I'm just going to wait for it to hit the umbrella. I'm not even going to try to move.
JJ trying to work here, looking for punch-out number 11 tonight. A 3-0 lead for the Lady Hornets. Here is the 0-2 to Hernandez. Got her swinging. Strikeout number 11 for JJ Duke, and it has just been pedestrian tonight for the junior. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Huntsville leading 3-0. Be back shortly from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 5th, ready to get underway. 3-0. Lady Hornets leading here in the district opener. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. Glad to have you with us tonight on a rather wet night in Huntsville, but the rain has kind of subsided here for a little bit, so I think I can come out from under my hood and we can be normal again. And it has been that kind of night, folks. Top of the order now for Huntsville. Riley Hammond, followed by Noelle Sandman and J.J. Duke against Mia Harper after getting 3 in the bottom of the 4th. And the first pitch to Hammond. Chops in on the ground on the first base, or third base side, and the throw on to first to Stafford is in time for out number 1. Good play there by Marley McClendon there in the hot corner.
Now batting for the Lady Hornets, number 2, Noel Sandman.
That'll bring Sandman to the plate. Rue now 1 for 3 today after that. And one of the first putouts that has not been to the second baseman over there. So here's Noel. She has, oddly enough, grounded out to a 4-3 putout, her 2 times to the plate. And the first offering to Sandman is inside. But called a strike, 0-1. Again, let those comments keep on flowing in, folks. If you're joining us tonight, wherever you may be, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you are enjoying this ball game from down in the comments below. As Sandman chops that one on the ground to the third baseman in McClendon, and the throw to Stafford in time for out number 2.
Now at bat for the Lady Hornets, number 4, J.J.
That'll bring J.J. Duke back to the plate. Duke tonight, 1 for 2. She singled to start the 4th inning. And grounded out to open the ball game against Harper. Harper trying to get through this bottom of the 5th cleanly after a struggling bottom of the 4th. J.J. will stand in with the open stance, as she always does. And the pitch. Duke swings, fly ball. This one hit well into left field. This ball's carrying well. This ball is gone. Home run number 8 for J.J. Duke. She fights the wind to make it 4-0.
It's a nice little home run celebration there. They had some bubbles, and honestly, I think that's the most I've ever seen an umpire let them crowd a plate. That's pretty interesting for me.
That's what I love about softball.
Well,
Getting to do stuff like that.
Well, I mean, even in softball, it was really cool though. Like I like that. I like that home run celebration. I didn't get to pop any of those bubbles though. I'm kind of sad.
No, I know. I think the fence would have taken care of it either way.
Darn.
Again, home run number 8 for J.J. Duke on this regular season, leading this Lady Hornet squad, and gives her own self-insurance to make it 4-0. And Grant swings at the next pitch she sees. That's hit well. Back-to-back jacks! Hope Grant, her 3rd of the regular season. It's 5-0.
That was just beautiful. I mean, the second that went off the bat. I mean, as a pitcher, you're going to be pretty rattled, getting close to maybe even pulling off the plate. I mean, how many hits is that so far? At least 5.
That's 5. Back-to-back home runs now for Hope, her 3rd of the regular season. It was Katie von Rosenberg. She had her catcher gear on, ready to roll because they got to 2 outs pretty quick, but then J.J. and Hope changed that in a hurry. As that'll bring Katie von Rosenberg to the plate. You have to go get at those softballs here in a little while. 2 out, 5-0 on 2 solo shots for the Lady Hornets, and von Rosenberg was trying to amp up for a 3rd one, but she missed it, 0-1.
I made the comment at the beginning of the game that if you hit a home run tonight, that it would be an absolute bomb. And I think I can still say by that statement that those on a normal, non-windy day would have gone way further than they did.
Von Rosenberg chops this one onto the ground. Third baseman's got it. The throw to Stafford. Great pick over there at first. To retire the side. A good play once again by McClendon. 3 putouts for her in the inning, but 2 solo shots. 1 from J.J. Duke and 1 from Hope Grant have made this a 5-0 ball game in Huntsville. District opener heating up now. Lufkin down to their final 6 outs. Be back in a moment from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly getting back into this one. Top of the 6th underway. J.J. Duke continuing to pitch the ball very, very well. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris tonight. Glad to have you with us. Duke will dig in here. She's going to face the 7, 8, and 9 of Lufkin right here. Starting things off, Mia Harper. Struck out in her only appearance against Duke in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Duke 6 outs away, and the first pitch to Harper is in there for a strike. 0-1. Duke has just thrown nothing but gas tonight. 11 strikeouts. Her defense has backed her up in a big way as well. 0-1 to Harper. Cut on and missed. 0-2.
It's also got to be hard coming from out of the circle, hitting 2 bombs on you, and you got to come up and hit.
0-2 to Harper. Fouled off. Good spoil job there by Harper to run it and keep it at 0-2. Randy Ivey 2-inning in, saying thank you for the broadcast. Able to watch from Kerrville, Texas tonight. Glad to have you with us, Randy. Appreciate it. JJ looking for punch-out number 12. The 0-2 offering. Popped up on the plate for Von Rosenberg. Nah, Duke says she's got it herself. Out number 1. The Lady Hornets 5 outs away from winning this district opener.
My favorite pop-outs are whenever the pitcher is the one that gets it, because, you know, they started the play and they ended the play. It's a good, self-confidence outside of a strikeout.
J.J. Duke. An absolute masterpiece of a ball game here tonight. 1 away in the top of the 6th brings Mallory Pinner to the plate, who's been very good defensively tonight for Lufkin when Huntsville's batting, and the first pitch to Pinner is in there for a strike, 0-1.
Little catch from behind her back. I don't know if y'all could see that, but when the catcher threw the ball back to her, she just was turned around and caught it right behind her back.
That's the kind of chemistry Katie and JJ have. This unit now together for a 2nd straight year. Here's the 0-1. Pinner swings and misses, 0-2. Pinner, she also struck out to JJ her first time up in the bottom of the 3rd. And time called. Trying to get an update as well from up the hill, where Colin Neal and BJ McMichael are, to see what's going on in baseball. Last time we checked, 7-0 Hornets. Is the 0-2 to Pinner. Cut on and missed. 2 away in the top of the 6th inning. 12 strikeouts for J.J. Duke. And that'll bring up 9th in the order, Kayla Segura for the Lady Pack. And you've been joining us all night long. Been glad to have you with us as we're winding our way down to the end of this one. Segura struck out her only time to the plate against Duke, and the first offering to Segura. Segura tries to slap it. Goes out of play, foul off to the left.
This is some hot chocolate at concession stand. But do they have a concession stand?
I don't know if they have it. It looks like it's still open over there. Maybe you could try and sneak something before we head out of here tonight.
I'll just go to Buc-ee's or another gas station.
You want to drive the 25 minutes as Segura swings at that one, 0-2?
I forgot that we are not by Buc-ee's.
No, we are not. I'll tell you this, though. I'm going to get some food after we're done. This has been an ordeal tonight, but hey, look, the equipment's fine. We got through all the rain. We're seeing just a masterful showing tonight from J.J. Duke. The 0-2 offering to Segura. Got her! Got to throw it down to first to complete the putout, and indeed they will. Another strikeout for J.J. Duke. A lucky number 13 for J.J. to send us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Huntsville will come back in 60 seconds. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods, Carlos Zimmermann alongside Kendyll Morris. Bottom of the 6th, Huntsville leads 5-0 against the Lufkin Lady Pack on the back of an incredible night for J.J. Duke. And some great hitting as well. As the Lady Hornets from Duke and Hope Grant got 2 long balls in this ball game off Mia Harper to give them this 5-0 extended lead. 6, 7, and 8 here for the Lady Hornets. Chloe Sanders gets us started, the freshman. And the first pitch to Sanders. Takes it inside for a ball, 1-0. We got a great delegation here tonight. I don't know what they're chanting over there, nor do I probably want to know what they're chanting over there, but a great crowd made it here tonight despite all the weather. Lufkin bringing a great crowd as well. Here's the 1-0 to Sanders. That one high, 2-0. Chloe Sanders tonight hasn't registered an official at-bat, or she's 0 for 1. She reached on an error. Was hit by the pitch last time. 2-0 to Sanders. Sanders swings. This one caught in the window, giving chase in left field and making the grab out there is the left fielder Anicia Hernandez for out number 1. Almost put that in a really good spot right there in no man's land, but Hernandez well scouting that one. That'll bring Eris McHale to the plate. She is 1 for 2, singled and struck out in this ball game against Harper.
One thing I wish we had right now is I want to know how tall their pitcher is.
She's tall.
She is tall.
I remember her from last year when her and Duke just went in that thriller. That went to 13 innings as McHale swings. Hits that well into center, but backing on it a few steps and making the grab out there in center is Addison Garrett for out number 2. Good piece of lumber there from Eris McHale, but that is a quick out number 2.
Now at the plate for the Lady Hornets, number 5, Emily Sanchez.
So a pair of flyouts here for Mia Harper. She's not had a strikeout since the second inning. The Lady Hornets have been able to figure her out since then, at least putting the ball into play. As Emily Zunker stands in. 0 for 2 today. Takes ball 1 outside. And the Lady Hornets, they will face Kingwood Park later this week, whether that be on Friday or Saturday, and I'm willing to bet it's going to be Saturday. Myself and Luke Scott, we will have the call in Kingwood coming up, whenever that may be. Just stay tuned to KSAM Sports on Facebook for all the info if there any changes are to be made. As the pitch is there, 2-0, we've got about a 90% chance of rain and thunderstorms on Friday here in Huntsville and down in Kingwood. And Kingwood does not have a turf field, so we might be seeing y'all on Saturday for a Saturday matinee of Lady Hornets softball. 2-0 to Zunker. That one high, ball 3. .3-0 again to Emily Zunker. That one across the plate. Had the green light that time. 3-1. One more here for Emily Zunker, the 3-1. Zunker swings onto the ground to the second baseman in Pinner. She's got the throw on to first, and that retires the side here in the bottom of the 6th. But we go to the top of the 7th inning. Lady Hornets, I should say, 3 outs away from a big one tonight in Huntsville. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here in Huntsville, top of the 7th, ready to get underway, 5-0. Lady Hornets have the lead. They're on track to open district with a big win against Lufkin after what happened last year in the thriller in 13 innings. Huntsville on track to put this one away in 7. A lot riding on this ball game, as that will bring up top of the order now. Abby Fajardo, Addison Garrett, and Chloe Stafford, who all struck out against Duke in the top of the 4th. Garrett and Stafford also struck out to lead off the ball game in the top of the 1st. So Duke has been stellar here. 5 strikeouts of this top of the order, plus the flyout by Fajardo to open this ball game. Defensive alignment remains practically the same. Valerie Cobb now stands out in right field as a defensive substitution. Kiana Washington is in center. Everyone else, as Anna Rosamond has actually moved in here at short. Jazz Enriquez is now in left as the defensive substitutions. First offering to Fajardo. Fajardo fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. J.J. Duke tonight. 2 strikeouts in the first, 2 in the second. Struck out the side in the 3rd and the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. She has been on it tonight. Trying to get 3 more outs to get her Lady Hornet team to a win. The next pitch to Fajardo on the ground to the third baseman, McHale, into the glove, and the throw to first in time to Grant, 1 away. A low arcing throw, but McHale makes the good play for out number 1.
Make sure stomach go, drop.
2 more outs here for J.J. Duke. That brings Addison Garrett to the plate. Duke will dig in here to face Garrett. 0 for 2. She has struck out both times against JJ. JJ shakes off a pitch from Katie and now gets the one she likes. Nobody on. 5-0 Lady Hornets on track for the win as Garrett swings at the first pitch she sees and the count's 0-1. Ball got away there for a second from Duke, but now she's got it back.
No harm, no foul on that one there.
Nobody on. 1 away. Garrett foul tipped it off of Katie's head, but the count is 0-2. Took it like a champ. How much does J.J. Duke have left in the tank here? She went a full 13 last year, so I'm willing to bet she's still got a lot of stuff.
Like you mentioned a lot, you know, that natural motion can let them play for, I mean, shoot, sometimes you can even have, if you have a 3-game series, you can have the same pitcher for all 3 games.
The 0-2 to Garrett. That one, ooh, just high. 1-2. Good take that time by Addison Garrett. Man, it has been quite the night, folks. A lot of rain. J.J. Duke has stayed the same. 1-2 to Addison Garrett. Called strike 3, and they are 1 out away. Another strikeout for J.J. Duke. I know that chant.
All too well.
Like I said, 2 in the first, 2 in the second to give her 4 strikeouts, 6 between the third and the fourth to give her 10, 1 in the fifth for 11, 2 in the sixth for 13. She's now got 14 strikeouts tonight. That one just her second one looking. Chloe Stafford stands in as the final hope for Lufkin. And the first offering from J.J. Duke is outside, 1-0. Stafford will dig back in. She's 0 for 2. Struck out both times against J.J. And the 1-0 pitch is hit on a line and into right field for a base hit for Chloe Stafford. And that ends the perfect game bid for J.J. Duke. Just over the outstretched glove of Callie Klawinski.
You know what?
But a masterful effort.
No. You know what? Just phenomenal pitching. Phenomenal pitching. One hit. But that was basically the last out.
This one's popped up down the left field side. McHale will not have any room as it drops foul. 0-1 the count.
Making a little bit more contact than I think JJ would like, but she just kind of remember that she struck out all of those people.
14.
14. Jeez.
Had 18 against Lufkin last season. So between the last two games she has seen, she has struck out 32 Lufkin batters. Just a masterpiece of pitching tonight and just one short of history. The 0-1 to McClendon in there for a strike. 0-2, the throw down the first to try and get Stafford, who had the hit. And Lufkin once again down to their final strike. One more for J.J. Duke. Strikeout here would give her 15 on the night. And the 0-2 offering to Marley McClendon. Did she hold up? No, she did not. Yes, she did. And that's the ball game. The Lady Hornets win the district opener 5-0 over the Lufkin Lady Pack. And J.J. Duke gets strikeout number 15. And she was almost perfect.
She's perfect in my eyes.
Lady Hornets postgame wrap-up coming your way next. We'll talk with JJ as well as head coach Morgan Bryan when we come back. Stick around, folks. Postgame wrap-up coming up next from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcomes you to the Huntsville Lady Hornets postgame wrap-up. For stats and analysis of tonight's game, let's go back to the diamond and join Carlos Zimmermann and head coach Morgan Bryan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in Huntsville. Your final tonight, Huntsville gets the win 5-0 over Lufkin to open district. I'm here with our player of the game, J.J. Duke. A masterful performance tonight, just one shy of perfection. J.J., your thoughts on the game?
Well, I've been grinding all week trying to make sure that I get this game because first district game we needed to win to make sure. That way we know what we need to work on for next game.
You know, I mean, just what were you feeling out there? I mean, just with the rain and everything. I know that's tough to go out there, but you're just throwing gas from the beginning. From the beginning. You just felt it today.
Yeah, I was ready. Yeah, I was ready.
Just ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, just talk about that. You know, this is your second year with Katie. That unit you guys have there. Just talk about that chemistry a little bit that both you and Katie have.
Well, me and Katie, when we were little, we actually played together, so we have like a bond we've never broke. We're strong together. We've been working in practice to make sure that we get it, and now she's confident enough to call the pitches, so it's all on her now.
I hate to ask you this, but you know you're coming out of the dugout there in the top of the seventh, knowing that what's at stake. Obviously, you guys had the win well in hand. Just how did you keep your composure even with all that pressure?
Well, I really do good under pressure. I know that's not a good thing, but like my adrenaline kicks in, and I just happen to do better. I don't know if that's right, but.
I mean, hey, if you're able to work well under pressure, that is actually a very good quality to have. So. 1-0 to start district. You face a really good Kingwood Park team. I believe we're going to be playing on Saturday with the rain that we're going to have coming up this week as they're rolling the tarp out here right now. Just your thoughts going into that game. You might be throwing in that one as well against a very good Kingwood Park team that went 4 rounds deep last year. Your thoughts on what's coming up?
Well, we're going to grind all week. We're going to ice up to make sure we're all good. All we can do is give it our all and hope for the best.
All right, JJ, before I let you go, and we'll talk to your coach here in just a little bit, anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
I'd like to give a shout-out to Katie for calling pitches for me and my family.
All right, there you go. JJ, congrats on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to step aside and take another break. Head coach Morgan Bryan, she will join us here in a few moments. She is currently talking with the Huntsville Items Colton Foster. So, yeah, we'll be back here in just a little bit. Back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Before we wrap up and get out of here, we're here with the winning head coach, Morgan Bryan. Coach, despite all the rain and then just a pitching duel right out of the gate, and then the hits started coming for you, a tough inning in the bottom of the fourth for Lufkin, but then your hitting started to come alive there down the stretch, and then JJ just masterful, one shy of a perfect game. Just
Absolutely.
Your thoughts on the game?
You know, and we knew that coming into it. We played a tough game last year against Lufkin. We went 13 innings like everybody knows. It was a pitching battle back and forth, and I'm just really proud of the girls for making the adjustments that they needed to make in the times that we needed to make them. You know, we talked about after that first go-round how we needed to adjust at the plate and just kind of get those timely hits, and I think they really listened in and they got comfortable in the box and they did their job and they executed the way that we needed to. So I'm really proud of the way that they performed, and like you said, JJ had a great game. I think, you know, Mia had a great game as well too. They both pitched very well. We just, again, had that one inning and my kids really figured it out and got it together, and they made those adjustments like we talked about, and that's what matters in that situation.
So I'll highlight JJ real quick. 15 strikeouts, and then like I said, just one out away from a perfect game once again. Just, I mean, you know she's your go-to right out of the gate. Just how do you put that much confidence in her to go out there and give it her all?
You know, it's easy to do whenever Jay asks for the ball. You know, she told me last week, I'm ready, I want it, I'm going to do everything that I can over spring break to make sure that I'm healthy and I'm prepped. She did her lessons, she did just individual work. We worked through bullpens and situations, and she just did a great job of saying, you know, I want this. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to lead my team, and I want to be the girl in the circle.
And then, you know, I know you and I talked at the beginning of the season that the long ball may not have been your friend, but you've got 13 home runs 13 home runs as a unit right now. JJ hitting one tonight, Hope hitting one tonight as well for insurance purposes. I mean, the hitting found it there in that fourth and fifth inning. Just what was the turning point?
I think seeing them get comfortable in the box is what really helped in that situation. You know, I didn't know we had 13 home runs, but I know it's there if we need it sometimes. Do we count on it? Absolutely not. We want to be a contact hitting team, but when it's there, it's also really nice, and I love seeing that. And I love seeing just them perform. They're getting comfortable in the box, like we said. We're making adjustments like we wanted to in those situations, and to see them have that much confidence and step in the box knowing they can, you know, that's what we want in this situation. That's what we prep for.
Coach, you face a really good Kingwood Park team coming up, likely on Saturday with the rain that we got coming in later this week, a team that went 4 rounds deep. You know what they've got, and you know what you've got. Just your thoughts going into that ball game to try and get to 2-0.
You know, I tried to build a healthy respect for all my kids, and like you said, honestly, you know, they are a 4-round team. They're a good team. They're well-seasoned in playoffs, and we expect a good game out of them as well as good pitching, good hitting, and good defense. So we don't count anybody out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start prepping tomorrow and making sure that we're ready, and just making sure that we, like I said, respect our opponents and make sure that we're focused in on what our job is at the plate and in the circle and on defense, and we're going to prep and get ready for the next big game.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, I know your parents were tuning in tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Absolutely. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Jerry. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon.
All right, Coach, congrats on the big win tonight.
Thank you, Carlos.
All right, folks, we got to get on and roll out of here, but I will bring in my broadcast partner once again. Again, your final look at the scoreboard. K-Park did get the win tonight over Nacogdoches, by the way, 11-1, and Porter is currently leading Dayton 2-0 in the top of the 7th, so it looks like Huntsville, Kingwood Park, and Porter will be the two with the wins coming out of this one. Kendyll, a great ball game tonight. Just fell just short of a perfect game, 1 out away. Just your thoughts on how it went.
Honestly, JJ came out and dominated, as she tends to do when you look at how she goes. And I was just excited to see an almost perfect game. And pretty much in my eyes, that was a perfect game. I mean, that would have been the third out. You know, you think about it, you went all game, and statistically it's not, but in my eyes that was.
Absolutely. JJ, a masterful performance tonight. 15 strikeouts against the Lady Pack tonight to get Huntsville to 1-0 in district play. They face Kingwood Park coming up later this week. We're going to inform you guys on when that change is made. It is still set for Friday, but the weather is not looking promising, as it really wasn't promising tonight, but we still got this one in. But so stay tuned to KSAM Sports on Facebook for more information on that in the days to come. I do not know. I believe baseball is still going on up the hill, so you can tune into that ball game. Colin Neal and BJ McMichael, well, we got to wait on them because I carpooled here with Colin, so we'll probably head up to baseball here in just a little bit to catch the end of that one over there at the hill here at Cape Bar Ross. Thank you guys for joining us, fighting through the rain wherever you may have been tonight. Thank you so much. Again, your final, Huntsville wins it tonight 5-0 over the Lady Pack of Lufkin to move to 1-0 in district play. Friends, stay dry. Please do. And we will see you coming up later this week for game number 2 of 10 in district play between Huntsville and Kingwood Park. For the entire Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew, I'm Carlos Zimmermann saying so long from Huntsville. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. And as always, friends, sting 'em Hornets, and have a pleasant tomorrow. Good night, God bless, and so long from Cape Bar Ross Park in Huntsville.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. No portion of this broadcast may be used or transmitted in any other form without the express written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, and 101.7 KSAM. Thank you for watching, and sting 'em, Hornets.